Hello, beautiful people. It's Wendy again, and I'm talking to you from Spain. I want to share something with you that came to me today, and I've been sharing some personal messages before, and it seems like it's going to be a habit. This is about the process that we're currently in the virus situation and the people being locked in their houses. I'm talking about the physical aspects, virus, media, houses, but actually this whole process is more a sort of spiritual process. Those of you that have been meditating before or have done healing courses like Reiki or Theta healing or Merkaba healing, and I guess those people who are my colleagues in Theta healing absolutely know 100% sure about this. You know that we are more than just our physical bodies, and the earth is more than a dead rock. We know that the earth is a soul, a consciousness, an energy, an entity, just like we are all individuals and an entity as an individual, and we are all a soul and an energy. I always talk about soul because that's the word that's suitable for me, but maybe the word entity would be better. So this is a little bit about our soul, our energy, and what is happening in the current situation. So in this situation right now, we've moved into an ascension process. That is a change in dimension that has been started about 1980, when all the crystal children came, or the indigo children, or whatever new time children, which I consider myself one to be. And this process actually started, I think, around the year 2000. We really took a leap there, and since then I've actually been waiting, like, when is this gonna happen? When's this change? Like, I just feel so out of place on this earth. I feel there's something wrong with the planet. Why are people throwing all this rubbish on the floor? Why are people mean to each other? Why would a group of kids go and annoy another kid? What's the whole purpose of that? I don't understand. I don't feel the need to do that, or the need to participate in that. Or why can't we see that we can create a nicer time together? So if you've been feeling like that, then I guess this video is for you. I want you to know that the process has started, and you can feel it, like when you're in meditative state and you touch the energy around you, and you get dreams from your actually I wanted to say from your guides, but it's from your guides, but you as a soul, as an energy, are bigger than just here in the body. You exist on all dimensions, and in all these other dimensions you are doing something else, and it's super easy for you in these other dimensions to be talking to your spirit guides, because you're a spirit there yourself, and you just talk about it. And when you get these messages through this method that I just explained, you get messages of growth. You get the main message is like, relax, enjoy life. And I've been channeling. I did automatic writing. I did photo reading. I even watched people's photos from dead animals to see what the animals had to say to their previous owners and stuff like that. And I quit with that. I got a nice boyfriend. His name's Johan. He's my partner now for 20 years. And I think life moved on, from there. So I quit thinking about it. I was like, whenever the world is finally going to change, I'll be there. And actually, I really think that this is it. So I really think that this is the time that I want to be here. And I guess that thing that I've been waiting for is happening, and it has been happening slowly. Like in the beginning, I felt very alone with things that I saw and heard and said. I said so many things that I couldn't know, and I didn't even know how I said them. But now I know how it works, or back then I knew how it works, and I'm just recording this message because I'm so happy that I think it's finally time for me to share it with you. I've kept it a secret for so long, and I want you to believe that you are a beautiful source of light, and that you and us, we're all going through this process together in order to experience more love and more creativity, and to have a balanced life. Okay, so I'm talking about the end, the end of the process. I think the moment we're in right now is kind of hectic, and it might create some fear and some resistance. And really what you want to do in this moment is just to let go and surrender. The moment you surrender to what is, that moment you let go of the old, and that moment you give your body, your soul actually, the chance to look and feel what lies ahead, what possibilities there are for you. Because really, a 3D world creates stuff by actually doing things in matter. But the 3D world, the 3D change, the change on the planet in this third dimension, like the physical matter, is going to change only by an energy from the fifth dimension. When we meditate, when we dream, when we channel, when we are in flow, actually when we are in flow during the day, that's when we are in our 5Ds. That's when we are in our higher self, really. It's like the old us, the energy that's sort of trapped here in the ego mind, is sort of stepping into the 5D, and like they're like merging together. And instead of us being stuck where we are and feeling stuck, and like I have to go to school, I have to get a good job, I have to make money, that I have to provide a house, I have to provide food, we're going to step out of those have to thoughts and more into the creative, loving thoughts of, oh, wow, the earth is so amazing, and I can feel this body. And when something else comes up, like, oh, I have to go to work. No, you don't have to go to work. I keep saying that to people, and they look at me like, yeah, Wendy, it's easy for you to say. You already did it. It's easy for you to say you don't have A, B, C, D, whatever. Yes, I had A, B, C, D, whatever too. But I decided that those material things that other people have decided for me are not going to run my life. And because I decided that, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I was able to let go from it more and more. And I'm not saying that I'm 100%, there. I'm not your guru. I'm not some sort of Indian monk I'm sitting on a rock, but on a rock. I'm sitting on a rock right now. But because I want you to discover it yourself. And I think that the process of discovering this is really the process of discovering the inner you that you like feel right here in your heart when you connect to when you connect to your family members, your loved ones, when you connect to the ground, to a beautiful crystal, to a plant that you love, to your animal, to your pet. Then that's when you feel that's the whole purpose, And I think that when you can do that, from there you can expand that feeling and feel that more and more. I'm blabbing a little bit, right? But I hope you're understanding me. So that whenever you feel love for whatever your pet, and that warmness that you feel in your heart, that you can have that feeling more and more during the day about every aspect of life. And whenever negative things about have to's come up, that you immediately realize it and poof, step out of it. Okay, so for me, I was aware, but I wasn't really there to like snap out of it or something, because there was all these have to's, like my mom calls, my mom calls, or oh yeah, I'm living with my parents, or things like that. And you really want to let go of these have to's and musts and stuff to evolve, I guess, to grow, to feel the inner love. And I have this vision about how I think my life used to be, and perhaps it's me in another life, perhaps it's me in another planet, perhaps it's another dimension of me in another place. I have no idea. All I know is that I have the vision, and that vision, I interpreted that vision when I was little and decided there's something wrong with the earth, there's something wrong with me, I'm not supposed to be here. I can tell you, oh my God, I'm supposed to be here right now. And I think now this vision is that thing that we want to create here on earth. I knew that I wanted to create it, but it was not going fast enough. Like, I was 8 and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna do this environment march. I'm gonna make signs. I'm gonna clean up the street. I was like, okay, and when I grow up, I'm going to do research this and research that and give the world all these things so that they can grow and see like how we can take better care of the earth. And okay, I was 8, you guys, and I guess nobody listens to an 8-year-old. I don't know why people didn't listen. I sort of gave up when I was 10 and decided that I wanted to be normal. That was probably what created my depressions in the first place. And so I went through a couple when I was in the secondary school, and I had some shitty stuff over there, but I think the shitty stuff, I was okay with it. I didn't like some of those things, but mainly I was depressed because I felt out of control in my life, that I wasn't in charge of my life. And I realized later in life that we are the ones that have to decide that we're gonna take charge. Like I said before, if you want to go live on the other side of the world, yes, we can. Maybe not today, but if you believe that you can and you will. And I think that if all of us create these feelings together, if all of us would meditate more, if all of us would stop the jibber-jabbering, annoying thoughts in our brain, we would be able to create that beautiful earth, that vision like I have it. And I can promise you, I am 38. Oh my God, that means I waited 30 years to say this. But even if it's gonna take me till like I'm 80 or whatever, I'm not gonna stop. Because if I can be part of what I have in that vision, it's so beautiful, it's so loving, it's so connected, and I am 100% convinced that we created in this world, and together I'm 100% convinced we can do it. And I'm doing this by sharing my personal story, by sharing my thoughts, by sharing ideas about how you can change your diet to a healthier one, ideas about how you can clean your physical body with food, but also with energy, with healing, with exercises, with breath work, with cold therapy, with saunas. And I have all this knowledge in here, you know, but it's got to come out because I see so many people that decided that, for example, Corona can be solved by drinking baking soda and water. Come on, you guys, that's not helping. It will only dilute your stomach acid. So I see those things, and then I see those things in the let's help the 5G group, or let's help the Ascension group, and I think it's just time for honest information to come out. And I believe that our energies are in charge here, and whatever we can do in the physical material world to support those energies is what makes us go faster. And our thoughts here are important, especially the not thinking, the connecting with earth and the spirit, universe. God is important. Healthy diet is important. All those things that I try to help people with are important, and I will continue to keep organizing enlightenment spiritual weekends, intuitive development weekends. Absolutely, the Dutch Fruit Festival is like so amazing. I'm also part of a foundation called Off-Grid Eco Villages. This is a foundation that supports all off-grid eco villages. And with eco, I mean not just the self-sustainable part, but I really mean eco, like in you build literally with your hands from the earth, and it's okay to use tools, but if you no longer need the product, it's easy for Mother Nature to deteriorate and reuse all the materials. That's what I mean eco. To have foods that are sustainable. It doesn't involve killing animals, so that does not involve it for me. And communication on that level is going to be a challenge, I guess. But we've written some stuff down about communication, and it's mostly about non-violent communication. But that's such a negative word, so I was trying to look for another word. I was trying to look for a word, we call it sociocracy or something in Dutch. It's a way of communicating equally among each other. It's not about voting, it's about having everybody's voice heard and cooperate into a solution that is best for the whole, right? That's best for everybody. So I want you to know that if you're not there, if you make other choices, that's fine. I totally support that. I agree with you. I love you for making your own decisions, because it's a path for everybody. I wasn't always vegan, even when I joined the Party for Animals to get rid of the bio industry and to create a more sustainable earth. I was at like sort of a paleo. Wendy made a paleo diet because this was the only way that I could sustain myself at that moment, not knowing that legumes, rice and grains are way worse for your body than some animal foods. So yeah, I did. So just an example. So if you're paleo, great. If you're whole food, great. I just keep on sharing about what I believe currently is best for me, and also what could help you for a longer or shorter period of time to help you reach health and happiness. And well, I hope then all together we will grow to this happy, healthy world. If you want to know more about this, please feel free to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, or on YouTube. My name is Healthy by Wendy, and this is also the company that I have, where you can get like an awesome detox book, and we're even making an ice cream detox book. It's already ready, and I'm planning to release this during the Dutch Fruit Festival on July 13th, 2020. So we'll see if we're gonna meet in real life or virtually on the 13th. At least I will be here. I hope you're here too. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like it, please like, subscribe to my channel, and see you next time. Bye bye.